Why do people end up in situationships? This is what I want to know.
Why is everyone
Morgan
looking at me?
Jones.
Yeah, go on. Set the pace.
Set the pace.
Okay, because some people be out here lying. That's why. Like, not everybody gets into a situationship because that's what they want and to be in. Like, you can be with somebody and then next thing you find out, oh, he's got somebody else. He's got a whole baby mom next thing. Like, it's not always like a lot of people will be like, oh, the female's like this. No, it's not always the female. Sometimes the female has no clue. The two of them are being filled at the same time.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I feel like commitment. I feel like a lot of people don't want to commit, especially in this day and age. Like everybody got, you know what I mean? You got your phones, you got so many options and all that. So like,
it's the illusion of options.
Yeah,
true,
yeah.
Because when you really alone, ain't nobody there for you.
I love that.
I'll say one thing, yeah. Like, really and truly, it's the women that have the illusion of options, really. Because guys don't really. Most guys don't have options like that.
What?
Most guys.
Most guys.
I don't
Think before you respond. Think about it. Most guys.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Think about
Have options?
don't have options.
Yeah, I would say they don't have options, but what they have is upper hand in choosing, I think.
Choosing what? If
Like,
you don't have an
choosing a
option, what
partner.
can you choose when there's no option?
I
then?
No, I agree with that.
Yeah, because they...
Of course you do.
Because
Of course I
we live
do.
in a man... Okay, let's be real. We live in a man's world, yeah? And, like, a man's opinion of what he would want in a relationship is always going to be more important than what a woman is going to want in a relationship. Like, her opinion. His opinion is always going to be... I just feel like men have the advantage. You guys just have the advantage when it comes to dating. You have a lot more say. You have a lot more, like... freedom of standards, I feel like. Whereas women are just kind of... We can be expected to just endure and accept as
Freedom
is.
of standards.
Yeah.
Yeah, like double standards is a big thing. Like, for instance, yes, a man can be outside with, say, he's dating 3-4 people. Like, it's more accepted.
And as
than
soon as a girl does it, it's like...
yeah, she's a whore. She's in the streets. She's for the streets.
Yeah, but this is the thing. What guys are doing that though?
A lot of guys.
lot
are
of
doing
guys.
that.
A lot. You think a lot? So
What are you talking about?
Yeah, but this is the thing. You see
I'm not being honest about it.
Do you know why I say that? Yeah, it's because most guys cannot do these operations effectively.
You're saying most.
So
guys,
there's a lot of
like,
guys that you could couple up with, but you don't want them, man.
No, because
'Cause
them
that's
man are
what it
still
is.
doing it.
Huh?
Them man are still doing it. Listen. I can be like, oh yeah, look, this guy, he looks like he could be up to nothing, doing nothing, and then
They're the worst ones.
They're the worst ones.
I'm like, you broke my heart.
So
I dropped my
I gave
standards
you a
for
chance.
what? Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so what you're saying, so you girls in this room, yeah, are you lot saying that you've given a guy that was not up to par a chance
Yeah.
and he played you?
Yeah.
Right, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, that's tough.
It's a cruel world out here.
way more than once as well.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
But I
so
think
that happens all the time.
Yeah, it's not
All the
anomaly.
time.
You lot are unlucky,
Definitely,
boy.
And I feel like with the ones you drop your standards for, like, I get heartbroken more over them ones because I'm like, wow.
They would never do me like that. They would never do me like
What are
that.
these standards, though?
For sure.
What are
It's
these
my ego.
standards that you are lowering exactly? What are these?
Loads
We
of
need to know.
Is it looks? Is it,
Yeah.
is
It's
it,
like, what are
Sometimes.
you doing with your life?
that's what it is.
Oh, so you dated bums and they played you? That's what you're saying?
Not necessarily
Yes.
bum, but yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that's
I feel like
cool.
everyone's been with a bum at least once.
And guys also have been with bums too.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
Yeah,
Have you
everyone's
been
Guys.
with a bum?
Fair.
Oh yeah, that's standard. Yeah, but guys,
Exactly.
but a girl doesn't have to be
Yeah, dude,
like
expected.
successful like that. She
He was
don't.
expected to.
Just look nice. Get my willy hard. Boom. That's it.
Yeah, just
I mean-
appeal to the man.
Yeah,
Make sure
literally.
you just please your man. And
Yeah.
you are what?
You know,
worthy
take a
woman?
bath. You know, that's it.
Yeah, but that doesn't make
Yeah,
you a
but
worthy
not her.
woman, though.
What?
Yeah.
Doesn't make you a worthy woman.
Some dudes are cool with that.
Some guys will be happy
Some
with
dudes are
that.
cool with that.
Okay,
what
Brush
makes-
your teeth,
what
take
makes
a
you a
bath,
worthy
be
man?
pretty, it's all good.
Yep.
Fair.
Say that again, bro.
Everything. Some dudes, not everybody.
Listen, if a
What
girl,
makes you a worthy man?
what, huh?
What makes you a worthy man?
If you're a guy that you can take care of finances and you can protect the woman in all facets of life. Do you get what I'm saying? I'd be a worthy leader and know what you're doing and I'd be wise. And then also, you know, if you are someone with morals as well, because that's something
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
really hear with I don't really hear women ever talk about that when they talk about what they want. They never talk about want a man with morals. They never say that. They always say, I want a man that's gonna provide for me.
No, but it
That's
depends
what
on
they
the
say.
women that you're
And
speaking
it doesn't
to.
matter what he does. It
No.
doesn't matter what he
No.
does. He could be a murderer, a hitman. It don't matter.
I think it depends. It really depends.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, they say that
we're
after.
So used to we're so used to asking for the bare minimum of you just not cheating on us.
Literally.
That
Have you all been cheated on?
Too far fetched.
Have you all been cheated on?
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah.
Not yeah.
You said you've been played.
Yeah, but I've been. Yeah, but
played doesn't
that
necessarily
Yeah, but it
mean
doesn't mean
cheating
that you've.
on.
Yeah, exactly.
It could be used. You think
Yeah.
women don't get used for their money either?
Oh,
Have
facts.
you?
Oh, facts.
Yes.
Oh,
What?
that thing.
Nah, facts.
It happens. I think.
It happens more than people
Think. Yeah.
think, yeah, and
That's the
more
funny
than people
thing.
are like willing to admit. Because I remember, like, one of my friends, for instance, had been telling me about a situation. She's like, "Yeah, I've been funding my man," and I'm like, "What do you mean you've been funding?" my
Ew,
man?
yuck.
And she's like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "What?" Like,
Was he a rapper?
was he a what?
Was he a rapper?
No, like they were just a normal couple that would go to work and stuff like that. But like, she would do more for him than he would do for her, and that to me was quite shocking because I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, and you know what? I'm seeing that a lot more actually, where in straight relationships where you're seeing the man and the woman almost doing equal amounts of work, as in they go to work, they have very high demanding jobs, they come back both just as exhausted, and somehow the woman is still expected to cook or to clean or to do something sexy or to just like and the man just is expected to, okay, it's your relaxed time now, you just enjoy whatever your woman is going to give you. And I just don't see the fairness in that. I think there should be more of like, especially if you're both working, you should both be like, okay, like what can I do for you today?
Yeah.
What can you do for me? I think that gender roles need to be sort of phased out.
Is that right?
That's my
I think
personal
everything
opinion.
should be equal.
I think everything to a point can be equal. Yeah, I think you should at least make the effort to try
But
and
I
make
feel
it
like that's
equal.
something to do with like each person's relationship. Like,
Yeah,
their
yeah.
standards
Is
are set.
It's personal preference.
Yeah, it's
for
personal
sure.
preference.
For
Yeah.
sure.
And how they're
For me,
raised
that's how it is.
as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For me, that's just how it's. I always feel like if it's equal, I'm not going to feel any type of way towards you because we're both trying our best.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I think that if it is like 50-50 down the middle, I think a woman's gonna find it hard to respect the guy.
Facts.
I don't believe. I just don't believe that. I don't believe 50-50 even is real. It's not real. Someone's doing more.
To an extent.
No,
Someone's
but it
always doing
depends.
more.
No, someone's always doing more, but it depends on one. It depends on what you view as like. I don't know what the word would be like. You're saying like, yeah, 50-50. I agree with you. Like some people are going to look at a man and be like, oh, he's not worth XYZ. But like, again, I feel like it comes down to the women. Like it depends on, like a lot of people say that like all men are like this, all girls are like this. That isn't. Like you can meet guys that are like, okay, yeah, you wouldn't be my type, but you're out here doing the most. And you can meet people that is like on the outside look like they're doing the most, but it's a bum. And it's like,
Yeah.
just because I don't know, like I feel like you can't generalize everyone because everyone loves to say like all girls, all boys,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it isn't.
absolutely,
Like
Yeah, it's never all. It's
Yeah,
never
it's
all,
not
innit?
I'm talking about
But
like,
most.
the majority.
but yeah.